Welcome back to Daily Transmission.
Why do you guys got to make everything so awkward?
You just had to sing. That's all you had to do.
Mission.
There you go. I was hoping you'd hit the high notes, but that's okay. You know, I've been missing from Daily Transmission for quite some time.
Where have you been?
I've been behind a desk or bouncing around on doing all these VHS stuff, which you should check out because there's some rad stuff coming up.
Oh god, turn coming on.
Beyond that, one of the things that I did miss and I was furious about was the last Burnyard Bash. And we had a little competition where we were giving out $5,000 to the gnarliest burnout.
I was here for that, and unfortunately, I can attest to this. That when I saw what I saw, it was like I was standing there eating a bag of Doritos, and then I looked up, and it was like Iron Man in Mach 1 suit. I knew from that moment he was going to win.
You looked up and saw the greatest car ever created.
If it was a car.
That's right. This man is here today, and it's a goddamn Bronco.
My name's Ryan, and this is my 1980 Ford Bronco. I've had it for a few years and kind of stock, kind of fixed up. It's 400 in it, 400M, or just a 400 if you're a Ford snob.
Well, you know, if we're going to pop that hood. This thing looks like it's been living on a farm for a while, or in a field.
One thing I want to point out, 1980 is the first year of this body style.
Yep, first full size.
So you've got the O.J. Simpsons.
No, O.J. Simpson
that's
didn't come
90s.
till 1996.
No, I'm asking, what do you have?
I have a 1991.
Anyway, what do we got right here?
Yeah, so it's a 400. It's got 11-to-1 Keith Black pistons in it, Edelbrock aluminum heads, comp roller cam, 235, 249 for anybody who's interested.
I like that. See, he's throwing out cam specs, okay?
What type of LSA?
108, I believe.
It's low.
What does
Yeah,
LSA
it's
stand
low.
for?
Lobe separation angle.
The middle-sized thumper cam, the mother thumper. You know, I wanted to do a little off-roading with it, so I decided I'd fuel inject it so it wouldn't flood. And I got this, ultimately a kind of a budget injection kit. And it was really hard to tune, but it works all right, and it controls all the timing and stuff too, which is kind of fun. It allowed me to really dial in the advance at different RPMs and stuff like that. In order to align the distributor, I had to kind of cut up the vacuum advance linkage and just kind of weld it.
I want to see that.
So here, point to him. Yeah, right there.
It's right here.
Oh.
Got him!
I like how you got the standard Ford frame notch to clear the headers too.
Oh yeah, the
pretty
headers
awesome.
are the headers are chopped up and modified a little bit because they were actually long tubes to start with, but they didn't quite fit.
You know, my other most favorite thing about Ford motors is that 14 bolts hold the water pump on, and
they all
10
shear off?
10 bolts hold the heads on.
What?
Why? What?
Bruh.
So you
like
said
that.
this is a Midland. Like obviously you got Windsor, you got Midland, you got Cleveland, right? You got all these like cities.
So yeah, well actually being a 400, if you're a Ford snob, it's just a 400, but I always kind of say Midland because it kind of helps designate it from the others. A 400 Midland, or a 400 rather, it's basically the same as, it's a big block, it's basically the same as a 351 Cleveland as far as the engineering goes, except it's got another ½ inch taller deck height, which really kind of sets it up real nice to be a 400 versus a 351, and they can be pretty nice motors if they're built a little. You know, they take the same heads as a 351 Cleveland, and it's a good platform that's well underrated, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I like your fender well on that side.
Oh yeah,
I like that
that's
too.
probably going to look the same if that tire blows today.
Well, you got plenty of clearance on that side, which I like.
The spring's real well lubricated there as well.
Are they? What's well lubricated about them?
Well, I think they're well lubricated with power steering fluid.
Oh yeah, typical Ford and their power steering issues. Does it make a bunch of noise, or you can't hear it over this awesome cam you got in this thing?
Yeah, I don't really hear the power steering pump. I do tend to throw the power steering belt off pretty frequently when it's revved up. I think I got to put a smaller crank pulley on it, just a little too much RPM.
Maybe a tensioner. Auto tensioner on the top might help.
Well, it's got a tensioner here. I mean, I've tried tighter and looser. I did put a bigger alternator pulley on, and believe it or not, it still actually charges at idle with that huge one.
Perfect.
Because it was shredding that belt.
So here, let's go and check out the cockpit. Oh yeah.
Just a stock C6 trans with a shift kit.
Really? Nice.
And
it took all that.
I believe it's a Borg Warner 1356, so they're the factory case.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just got a 9-inch in the rear and the Dana 44 twin traction beam in the front.
What
stock
gears are in
stuff.
it?
456.
You got 456s in it.
Yeah, 456s and a Detroit locker in the back and a lock right up front.
You know my favorite thing I see right off the bat, looking at it, is your battery hold down.
Oh yeah.
Standard issue battery hold down points.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. You go through the hassle of building an actual nice battery hold-down box, and then you get another battery, it doesn't fit in it correctly, so out comes the ratchet strap.
You know what else I noticed is you have 1987 door panels on it.
Wow, I sure do.
With electric-powered windows?
Yeah, you know,
and door locks?
I actually hooked up the power windows and I put those doors on here, and they used to work, but the motor regulators weren't bad.
You hear that?
Hey.
Later model doors, too?
Yeah, it didn't have any doors when I got it, and I had a junk truck with those doors on it, so I pulled them off.
Should have been able to tell by the color here.
Yeah, it's got a few different colors.
Yeah, standard issue.
A little bit of Franken truck.
We think we can fire this thing up and see what she do?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
What's that shop rating?
I like the fact that it doesn't sound like it's gonna stay running, keeps you guessing. That gets it an extra high rating. I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb here. Oh, we'll see. Oh, you're coming down now. Now it sounds like it's actually gonna stay running. You just lost a few points there.
It's warming up a little, I guess.
I'm gonna give it like a 7.9.
That's high.
That ain't that bad. Anyway, I think it's time for this thing to boogie.
But I'm not done yet.
Sorry, we keep recording. We're supposed to get to the action, but we just noticed. Oh, I can't see it from here. There is this link bar.
Oh, look at Johnny.
Yeah,
with a link
this
bar.
Is a tractor top link, like for a 3-point hitch.
Yeah, you can buy those at Tractor Supply.
Yep.
That's cool.
Makes a good little traction bar.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Nice.
My hat is off to you, man. And this too. Did we go over the door bars? Those are awesome.
Nah. We got to get to partying though. It's getting late in the day here, and I think the people need to see it. All right, let's party. You doing this in 4-wheel drive?
Yeah, he's doing it 4-wheel drive.
Oh, shit. Jeez, no idea where to stand, man. Yeah. Just everywhere's the danger zone.
I'm scared. with the rear.
Oh my God! God damn! Whoa!
Smoke machine.
Ah. Yo, this thing is wild. I gotta get a Bronco. I gotta get back in it.
I can't see you in a Bronco.
I got lots of pictures.
You're about that C10 life right now.
I am.
You gotta, let's finish one before we start another, okay?
Okay, it's good.
You can't end up like Scotto. Just
I know, man. See, we've been hanging out too much.
Let's keep you on track.
Okay. Holy shit. This thing is wild. Shit! My man, this thing is an absolute
Animal.
Yeah, I was gonna say American hero, but yeah,
Animal.
It is an animal.
It's a little bit tight to get into a four-wheel kind of thing.
You're all right, man. You're all right, but you did way more than I think anybody ever expected a Bronco to in the first place. So, there's one more thing we got to do. You know what that is, right?
Chain burnout.
Yep.
Okay. I stand corrected. There's two more things we got to do. So what you gonna spend your $5,000 on?
I had an idea kicking around in my head to build a very high-powered skid steer with a couple of handbrakes, no steering wheel, and it's going to have a Ford 520 stroker in it.
Holy
Should have
shit,
fun.
this guy is crazy.